Products and services that they offer. Here's the unique X factor for us. Their incentive trips are our product.
Right.
Yes.
You get someone to say, hey, you know what, you go out there and you sell $1 million worth of this toothpaste and we're going to send you to the Bahamas. Guys, we just went there for $4.99.
That's right.
Right? You see where we're going with that, right?
That's right.
Okay. So by show of hands, how many folks will guess? The first time you've ever been out. Big round of applause for our guests, right? Thank you, sir. All right, so we'll talk about the compensation plan. And I think that once we get into it here, there are really two separate avenues that we offer as far as the travel space. And Ann did a great job of talking about travel itself. So you can actually go and book travel. The individuals in this company that have generated 6 figures in income only booking travel. I love that aspect. That whether or not you want to grow a business in this space, you still can actually generate revenue. Is that pretty good?
Yes.
Right? Now, some folks say, well, hey, you know, I don't have the skill sets to build a large team right now. Okay, great. Can you refer somebody to the travel?
Sure.
Yes.
Is it okay to make money while you learn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, right? Well, we're going to switch gears and talk about this Walmart concept. See, Walmart understood, Sam Walton understood that if he had more points of distribution, and he made a small amount off each one, that he could become wealthy. And that's the difference in the wealth factor is how many points of distribution are you getting paid on? Now, the government understands that if you look at your check, you're the last one to get paid. Right? There's all these other companies, these people pulling from your check before you get paid in the W-2 world. Are you with me on that, right?
Right.
Now, I'm telling you, if I ever meet this chick, FICA. Right? Okay, so everybody's good with it. There we go. Now, Walmart understood that if they had multiple points of outlet, multiple points of distribution, that they can actually make more income, more revenue overall. So, would you rather own, let's see here, if you wanted to sell cars, would you sell one car at a time or open up multiple car lots? Are you see where we're going with that? So right now, we have the unique opportunity to sell the travel business over and over and over again. And every time someone grows their travel business, we get a commission off of that all over the world. Is that pretty good?
Awesome.
Absolutely. Now, for $149.95, you can position yourself in the largest industry in the entire world. I had a young lady come to me last week, and she said, I wish I'd have known about this 3 years ago. I actually purchased a travel agency that was $16,000.
Wow.
See, some of you are looking at the price. I can't believe they want me to spend $149 to take advantage of travel. There's a price and then there's a cost. And they're two totally different things. Right? And now get this. Also, there's some other travel clubs that we've heard. Anyone ever heard of Disney before? Disney has a vacation club, and it's $26,200 to join. For an interest in the residences, right? $149. And we have a larger, more robust offering all over the world. That was robust. That was robust.
That's a good word.
Then American Express has a travel club as well. $17,500, and there's a $3,000 a year renewal fee. $149. Right? So I want you to really see it's a $149 decision, but it's a $1 million seat.
That's good.
Now, who in this room knows 3 people that like you? If you don't, I'll be one of them. Okay? Now, watch this, because according to Think and Grow Rich, the book by Napoleon Hill, when he interviewed the rich and wealthy people of the world, there were 3 common questions that they all considered before they made a financial decision. The first one was, what does it cost to get started? $149.95, we have that answer. The second question is, when do I get my return on my investment? Every person that you refer to this business model, you're going to make a $50 commission. So referring 3, you got your money back. Does that make sense, everyone? Right? That's very important to know when you're going to get your money back, right?
Absolutely.
I have some friends right now that I've never gotten my money back from. Ever. That's why I don't loan money anymore. I don't care what your story is. Anybody told me, Rand, anyone want to hear how to get out of loaning someone some money? You want to know how not to loan someone some money? Here's what I tell them. I say, you know what? I hear your story, and I appreciate you sharing. But once a year, I sit down and I decide all of my charitable givings, and then if you just give me a plan and give it to me, in the first of the year, I'll give it to my financial advisor, and we'll look at it and get back to you. I don't care if it's $20. If I can't afford to give it away, I don't loan it.
That's right.
Because that same book says when you loan money, you become a slave to the lender. It's a whole different conversation. But $150. Now you make your money back. The magic number in this compensation plan is 3. I want to say 3. 3. Okay, when you sign up your third person, you're now cash flow positive. But the third and final decision, the question that rich and wealthy people always ask, And if they answer it with a degree of certainty, they get started right away. Someone say right away.
Right away.
The worst case scenario. That's what they want to know. What is my worst case scenario? Your worst case scenario, if vacation makes sense for you, is $150. And a $59.95 a month outlay, $720 a year. One major trip, one peak life experience, you've made your money back. Do you see that? And with the tax savings of a home-based business, you're in a very good place. That's your worst case scenario. Okay, so here we go. Now, on the magic number 3, the company's going to say this person becomes coded to you, and coded basically means more money. Okay, so in this case, Nancy's number 3, you get an extra $20, and you're going to refer the 4th person, Mark. Okay? Some of us know more than 3 folks, and there's no limit to the amount of people you can refer to the project. So in this case, you refer your 4th person, and now you're making $70 per person. Is that pretty good?
Yes. Right.
Absolutely. But the company says, we're going to make it even better than that, because Nancy and Mark know people you don't know. Is that fair? Yes. Okay? So they refer their first 2 and their first 2, and you make an extra $20 for every one of them. Is that pretty good?
That's awesome.
Well, that will happen all the way through infinity. That's a mighty long time, right? Absolutely. And it keeps going down and down and down. Well, the magic number is what? 3. Well, Mark and Nancy refer their 3rd person, and then Ron comes on board and refers his 3rd person, and they start getting their coded bonus checks. The company will give you a 100% match on everyone you personally refer on their coded bonus checks every single week.
Wow.
Guys, that's huge, right? If you sponsor someone like I was very blessed to do, named Jonathan Green, who went diamond in 19 days, and he sponsored 27 people his first week, you'd be excited too. God, the reason some of you didn't clap, this is powerful. I'll tell you why. It's because it wasn't your check. But praise comes before the reward.
That's right.
That makes sense. The reason we're having this event is that so you can see your future. Can you imagine at some point that we stop being in the crowd and we're speaking to the crowd? See, when Ron goes out there, every time Ron makes 20, you make 20. When he makes 100, you make 100 in coded bonuses. If he gets rich, we get rich. On $20 bills. $20 bills add up. I'm telling you guys, it's very, very powerful, right? Now, also, sometimes when we look at this, we think that we're missing out on the first 2. But on the first 2, what happens is Barbara and Kim partner up, and the company will give on the magic number of 3. They start getting coded bonus checks. They get $20, and you get $150. 150% match. You get 30 when they make 20.
Wow.
You make 150 when they make 100. And when they get rich, you get rich 1.5 times. So we'll switch gears now and understand that as we build, it's called customer acquisition. When new folks are partnering in your business over and over again, that's called customer acquisition. That's new business. That's where the fast start, the weekly checks come from. You can't change your life on weekly checks. You can change your life from residual income. See, residual income, watch this. Every single month, someone sends us a bill. Right? We all have vendors, right? Light bill, BG&E, whomever it is, they're going to send a bill. Verizon, Sprint, somebody's sending a monthly bill over and over again. You cannot fight residual bills with linear income.
That's good.
You can't do it, right? It's going to be impossible. Anyone ever heard the expression, I'm trying to make ends meet? That's right. Guys, ends don't meet. I understood this concept because a mentor once told me, he said, everyone calls me on my last name, he said, Sterling. Okay? He said, if you want to earn money, you must go where money is being spent. Somebody's going to get that. If I came here today and we talked about getting rich selling 8-track tapes, it's the wrong season. Are you with me on that? Travel is growing. It's going from 8 trillion to 15 trillion, right?
That's right.
So if the tsunami is coming and we want to ride the wave, does it make sense to be in front of it? If it's going to happen anyway, we should be in the wave. That makes sense? Absolutely. So, and we talk about this residual income. I remember when I got married 13 years ago, okay? I only made one promise. If we ever had a son, his name can't be William. Why? Because no more bills will come to my house. That's the only promise I need, okay? Now, residual. Remember we talked about that 3rd person, that magic number. That person is now coded to you, right? Well, every person coded to you and the ones coded to them, you're going to make an 8% override on the BV, the base value, and it's $3.20. So, for example, I know you're saying, Mark, you didn't bring me here for $3.20. No, but imagine 10 people join your business this week that are coded to you. Right. An extra $32. Is that pretty good? Yeah. That's Chipotle money, right? Yeah. Okay. I like to eat. But think about it as 100 people with an extra $320 a month change some lives.
Sure.
Now, we can tell you about the amazing stories of these top earners, but I want to talk about something that really can change some lives. $300 a month is life-changing.
Yeah.
According to the Department of Census, an extra $450 a month would have eliminated 85% of all foreclosures. Okay? What about 1,000 people coding to you? What about somebody like a Jonathan Green or the new person that I introduced who went diamond in 19 days as well, just 2 days ago, that have 1,000 people coded to them already? You think they're pretty excited about that? God, I'm telling you, this is good stuff, right? So I want you to picture this, if you will. What about 10,000 people at $3.20? Then if you go down here a little bit further, you'll see here a business builder bonus on your 7th person and beyond. Some about those magic numbers, 3 and 7. On that 7th person and beyond, you're going to get an extra $2 per person for every person that joins your business. Well, I'll give you an example. Let's just say that we have this amazing young lady here, international executive. She's the 7th person in the business. But her first 6 people that she sponsors, you also make an extra $2. So now it's $5.20 per person. Well, these first 6 here refer to their first 6, and their first 6 all the way through infinity. It's an extra $5.20 per person. The $59.95 looks a little different now.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, up top here we have what's called a 100% match on coded residual.
Yes, please.
Right? See, that was a yes, please, as in that was an experience. So what happens here is that every person, let's just say you refer to 100 people, 10 people, whatever number you're believing for, right? And 5 of them get to $1,000 a month, something very realistic, in residual coded income. You'll match their checks 100%. Is that pretty good? It's an extra $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year. On a 1099 income is a very good deal.
Yes, sir.
Right? Well, also, it gets gooder and gooder, right? We have what's called a 3x7 matrix. The company says you can only have 3 people on your first level. This is when they pay their monthly hosting fee. The company will pay out $2 per person on the first level. So 2 times 3 is how much?
6.
This is open book test. So that's $6. On the second level, 3 referring 3 is 9, then 27, 81, 243, 729. Get down to your bottom 7th level, you look at 2,187 people. So folks over here are like, you people mess it up, watch. Right? All right, so over here, on the second level, $6 times 9 people is 54. Your monthly hosting fee is $59.95. You're now making $60 in profits. The company will hold $60 in profits, and you never touch your bank account again. By referring just one person to the business model, the company says you're eligible to get paid in the matrix up to 4 levels. The first 4 levels is over $270 a month of residual income, over $3,000 a year raised in your household. Is that pretty good?
Yes. Awesome.
Now see, that's where the magic begins.
Yep.
Because if you can believe for $270, you can